How do you end a cleaning job? How do you wrap up the cleaning process, collect your money, and get out of the customer's house without the customer chatting for long periods of time? We're going to talk about that today. Hi there, I'm Angela Brown, and this is Ask a House Cleaner. This is a show where you get to ask a house cleaning question, and I get to help you find an answer. Now, today's show is brought to us by housecleaning360.com. What's that? Well, it's an online referral database for house cleaners by house cleaners. We created this for all of our friends in the industry. These are people we've met at the Chamber of Commerce, at our BNI networking meetings. These are other people that we do deals with. So a customer asks us, who do you know who does carpet cleaning? Who do you know who does window washing? Who do you know who can pet sit my pets while I'm on vacation? And we send them to housecleaning360.com. So if you provide a service for the home and you don't have a business fan page, get on over there and get one so we can send business your way. Alrighty, back to today's question, which is from a house cleaner who wants to know, how do I get out of the house? How do I end the cleaning process, wrap it up, and get out of the house without the customers chatting for long periods of time? In another video, we mentioned this was a must, and she said, these people are my friends, and they know that I'm just starting out in the business, and I don't have anywhere else to go. So how do I leave without hurting their feelings? Oh, that's an excellent question, and I'm glad you asked. But the answer is this: just because you don't have another house to go to, that doesn't mean you're not still working. In the house cleaning business, if you are a business, here's the key. If you are a business, you have paperwork, you have inventory, you have cleaning up today's cleaning equipment and getting it ready for tomorrow. You have marketing, you have social media. There's a whole bunch of other stuff that encompasses your workflow that goes way beyond just cleaning houses. And because we clean houses, we have a tendency to think that's all we do for a living, right? And so do our customers. But you run a business. And so even if you don't have any other cleaning accounts for the day, you're training your clients and customers either to chat with you or to hang it up and call it a day. Now, it's like training a dog. If you do things repeatedly over and over and over and you reward that positive behavior, they will respond in kind, right? So even if you're only one person right now and you're at a customer's house and they're chatting and you think you're just having a friendly conversation, that is not scalable. And by that I mean as your business grows and you hire employees, that person that you're training it's okay to talk is going to think that it's okay to talk to your next house cleaner and the next house cleaner and so on. And if those people are on the clock and you're paying them by the hour or you're paying them by the job, you need them to get to the next job. So it's really important, even if they're friends of yours, that you create the boundaries right up front so they know what the rules are. Because as your business grows, you're not going to have time to sit and visit. If you only visit for 20 minutes per visit every other week, that's 8.5 hours over the course of a year that you did not get paid for. And that is time out of your schedule. So if you want to invest that time in your friends, that's great. But my suggestion is do it off the clock. Invite them over for a cookout or invite them over for drinks or a game night or something like that, where you can hang out and interact with the people you call your friends without it cutting into your work time. So my suggestion is when you're working, be very clear, this is work time. And then when you leave, wrap it up, have a system, and explain the system on your initial walkthrough. All right, every time I'm getting ready to leave, I'm going to have this checklist. I'm going to leave the checklist here with you. I'm going to collect a check on my way out the door. Now, if the customer works out of their house and they're going to be there, you can say, here's your checklist, give me the money. And you take the money or you run their credit card. One of those two things happen. There will be a moment of chit chat while you're running the credit card or while they're giving you the check. Basically what you're going to do is, hey, I did all these things. You're welcome to check them off. Thanks again for the business. I really appreciate it. Hate to run, but I got another place I need to be. And that other place may be your own business so you can work on your marketing or whatever. But let them know really quick, hey, I'm out of here, and then get out of there. And by setting that up and doing it every single time, you train your customers, that is your process. So 60 seconds when you arrive, 60 seconds when you leave. That is your transition period from one house to the next. And that is, in fact, scalable. So make sure that you know that, make sure your customers know that, and make sure that all of the employees that you're going to hire in the future are also playing from the same page. That way, there's no wasted time and you're able to focus on what matters most, which is your business. Alrighty, that's my 2 cents for today, and until we meet again, leave the world a cleaner place than when you found it.